it's Japanifile Rob, and today I will be looking at Cyberverse Dreadwing. He is a demolitions expert. So let's take a look at the packaging, nice and up close. There he is in his tomb, locked in there, and he's been in there for a while, and he's like, please let me out. You've bought me months and months ago, sometime last year. I want to come out. So his weapons combine. Ooh, interesting. So he is a jet, if you haven't watched Transformers Prime. So anyway, let's take a look at the packaging. Okay, that's a barcode. He is a commander class. There is his. He is Series 2, number 5. Dreadwing Demolition Expert. There's his technical data, his specs. He is also a Decepticon Alliance. He is evil. And on the back, another hub little thing. Hey, watch us! And there are two little pictures. One of him in his robot form, one of him in his vehicle form. And a cool kind of like scrolling of picture kind of showing the whole thing. Join us online! Facebook, YouTube, and Transformers. Yay! So there is his bio, so go right ahead and pause that if you want to go see his bio and read it. So let's get this guy out of his package, and I shall return. Alright, and I'm back with Dreadwing. And as you can see, he comes with two weapons. And let me show you what those weapons are in a nice clear translucent yellow. So we got the dagger or the sword. Well, that's not no dagger. The sword. He can hold it either way. So he can hold it. You can actually put it in a port. And he has a ton of ports. He has ports here. He has a peg in here. So he has pegs in here. Ports on the outside. He has peg out in this arm and a port right there. He also has ports underneath the wings. So you're all set with ports all over the place. No ports in the back. With the weapon, you can actually take this out. I'm going to just lay this here. You can take this out, and there are 3 ports. You got one here, and you got one on this side. And you have one underneath right here. So you can actually take this and port it any way you want. You can actually do it this way and have it like that. You can do it sideways. Now if there were 2 swords, if you could get your hand on a second sword, this would look awesome with one here and one on the other side and him holding that. So but he only has 2 hands, so. But you can do it either way. He also can hold this 2 different ways. He has a peg here, and he has a peg here that you can actually use. So, articulation in this guy. He has some articulation in the toes. You know, it's just up and down, but that's for transformation. We got the knee joint, and his hip is on a ball joint, but we also have a swivel at the thigh, upper thigh, so you can actually spin this around as much as you want. He has ball joint in the shoulder and a ball joint in the elbow. No articulation in the hands, no articulation in the head. These come up and down. You can do it any way you want. You can have them down like this, you can have them up. Whatever, you know, your preference. Taking a look at the molded detail, we have the translucent cockpit. We also have a translucent piece back here, which is actually pretty cool with a molded detail of kind of like motorized and electronical parts. Awesome Decepticon symbol. Nice paint apps on the yellow for the flaps and for the back wings, and also in the feet also. So really nice looking figure, paint apps in the face, and the face really looks good even with the red eyes that they took very care of this. So really cool Cyberverse little figure of him. So how do we transform him? First things first is this goes up, so we got to bring this, whoop, not that. So we want to bring this up and cover his face, if I'm not mistaken. And then this goes up like this. So these are supposedly go like this. There we go. And these close down like that. So we got partially it done. And then we come down here on the toes and we bring these down. And like that. And then, let me see if I can remember this. There we go. And then these go like this. And this gets flipped up. So we want to come up with this piece. Flip this around. Watch his ball joints like to pop off. Bring this like that. Bring this like that. Lock that in there. And then the hands don't really transform too much. But then we bring this like that. Where is that peg? Okay, there are pegs. So you take this peg here, which I'm out of camera. Take this peg here, and then it goes into this hole. So just bring this down, and peg that into there, and then bring this just like that. And then the same on this side, peg that in. These just kind of just touch, and just tighten up everything real quick. Just make sure I got it all. And whoa! And I drop them. And we pick him back up. He's a jet. He flies. And then that's about it there. Let me see if I just got everything right. Okay. And if he didn't fall in. And then we take this, and you can place this here. So we get one sword. You can stick here so he can slice somebody coming in on a... And then this can go here, or you can actually place it back here. But the only problem with that is you got this peg. So if you go to do this, it doesn't sit right. If there was a way that this could transform, but I mean, they did it in one molded piece, so can't get everything. So we're gonna just put this right down here, and voila, there he is. There's Dreadwing with a an oversized gun and a sword. So. The nice thing though is they actually did mold in a landing gear, so he does sit very nicely. And as we can look up a little bit closer, really awesome looking figure. I like the transformation, very simple, very basic. Get him if you see him at your local toy shop, or heck, even at Walmart or Target. I don't think you should have too much problem. I've seen him a few times with absolutely no problems whatsoever. But he is an awesome little figure. He does kind of have a wobbly state, but otherwise than that, awesome little guy. Awesome figure. But, okay, there we go, we fixed him. So now he's not wobbling. But this has been Japanophile Rob, and this has been Cyberverse Dreadwing. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Ciao.